should do that. Um, Damn. It's later. It's a lot later than I usually get on live for. Don't want to miss anyone's comments. What's up, Alex? What's up? Alex, how are you? What's up? What's going on? What's going on with you guys? Alex, it's nice to see you again. Appreciate you for coming. Appreciate you guys so much for coming and supporting me. I hope you guys had a good day. Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day, or what's going on with you guys? I don't think I had a good day. It wasn't that good, you know. Oh wow. You know, Alex, Alex, yeah, I think it's just me and you in here, you know. Sometimes you come in and there's no one, you know. And that's how everything starts. You do something and no one else is here. What's up? No, I think it's just me and you, Alex. Alex, I usually don't go live this late, so I think there's gonna be less people tonight. And to be honest, I'm not feeling the greatest, so I don't think I'm gonna do more than an hour. But I just wanted to check in, you know. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on with you, Alex? Are you having a good week so far? Who's having a good week so far? It's okay. Yeah, I mean, I would say don't be afraid of. Don't worry too much about how many people are in the live. That's just how it is, you know. Sometimes you get a lot of people. Sometimes you get average amount. Sometimes you get no one. That's just how it is, you know. But what I wanted to talk about today, what I wanted to go through today on this live is how it's the breakdown of the chapters in my book. Oh, Waleed is here. What's up, Waleed? How are you? How are you, Waleed? It's been a while, Waleed. I haven't seen you much, to be honest, this year. But I missed you, you know, along with a bunch of people that I haven't seen in a minute. But you know, Vivi, what's up, Vivi? I've seen Vivi as well before. You know, what's going on? I think today's live is going to be more intimate. It's going to be less people, and that's okay. Don't be afraid of that. You know, you can't always have everybody. That's just a part of the game, you know? Albania. Of course, you from Albania. Shout out to Albania. You guys remember. Appreciate you guys, man. I wanted to share something with you guys, which was the chapters in my book. But I can't seem to find the screenshot that I took when I finished. I don't know where it is. No, I didn't forget. Yeah, I didn't forget. Okay, last time I forgot you were from Albania, but I remember now. I remember now. Okay, Alex, come on, man. Come on, man. Alex, I'm forever gonna remember because you're a moderator now, so I have to. It's like my job. I have to remember. You know? It's okay, Waleed. If you gotta go, you gotta go, man. I appreciate you for coming and just hanging out with us. I'm not holding anyone hostage, you know? But yeah, I just wanted to check in on you guys, see what's going on, ask if you had a good day. My day wasn't the greatest, I would say, but it was a day, you know? It was a day. So I'm not gonna complain about it, you know? I'm not gonna complain about it at all, so. Oh, come on, Vivi. You're not a peasant. Joanne Jax, what's up? Are you new here? Thanks for coming to my channel. George is here, said hello, would love to stay, but I'm watching Arsenal at my friend's house. Appreciate you for coming, George. Appreciate you for being honest. You know, enjoy the game. We're gonna miss you here, okay? Vivi said, by the way, it's okay. Jads. Oh, is this Sadia? Is this Sadia? Sorry, Jad77789. Is that Sadia? Hey, what's up? What's good? What's good with you guys? Oh, Sadia. Okay, I did remember your name properly. Okay. I felt bad for a second. Felt bad for a second. I just wanted to you know, I'm okay. My day was okay. My day was okay, you know. My day was okay. You know what I'm saying? So Mr. Nas once said, I saw you at the last Diddy party. That's cap. That's cap. He only likes underage people, so can't be me. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on? Sadia, what's up? What's up? You know what's crazy? I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys for a second because I've been struggling with something, and I don't know how to deal with it. You know, I don't know how to deal with something that I'm going through right now, and I feel like it's hard to get rid of it. You know, so the issue I've been dealing with very recently, the issue that I've been dealing with very recently. Sisters love each other. Appreciate you so much. Nevada, what's up? How are you guys doing? Appreciate you guys so much. The issue I've been dealing with recently is I have moments where I'm super confident about where I'm heading, and then I have moments where I'm super insecure about where I'm heading and, questioning if, you know, if everything that I'm working on even matters. And, it's almost like there's no middle for me. You know, I either feel very great about things or I feel terrible. I have these peaks and I have these lows. And sometimes when it gets low, it gets real low, and it's hard to find. Sometimes I feel like I'm pretending things will work out, and it's hard. What's up, Sachin Raj 4631? How are you doing? Are you here? Sisters love each other. I appreciate you. Nevada, what's up, Nevada? How are you guys? Thank you guys so much for the support. So when I was writing this book that I want to put out, the book about Blue Stroke, the first book, the hardest part about writing the book was convincing myself that it mattered. It was so hard to convince myself that it mattered every time I faced the blank page for a new chapter. You know, when you face the blank page, when you're beginning to write a book, the idea is so big, the vision is so big, it's like intimidating. The blank page is intimidating, and it's kind of scary. And even now, after I've finished the draft, after I've edited, many parts of the book, I still don't know if it matters. I still don't know if there's any point in doing this. And sometimes I just want to go back to my job and just worry about my job and things that can make money right away. You know, sometimes, I've been working on Blue Stroke for since 2000 since 2022. So now it's 4 years. I'm 4 years in, and sometimes I look at it and I'm like, I don't even think it matters. It's okay, Alex. It's okay, Alex. Thanks for coming, Alex. Thanks for being here when no one else was here earlier. Appreciate you, Alex. And I'll remember you and the fact that you're from Albania. Boss boy, what's up, boss boy? I see you, boss boy. Saba Woon Khan said, "Is ninth grade the hardest class?" No, I think 11th grade was the hardest. Cyber Potato, please do not spam. Oh, thank you for getting him out of here. Can someone provide me with the pin chat? If you're a moderator, can you make the pin chat so that I can warn people about, how to run this, how to conduct themselves in the live. So I think one thing that's been very consistent in my creative process is, unfortunately, is self-doubt. There's been a lot of self-doubt, questioning if any of this matters, you know. And so I'm at a point right now where I feel like, to be honest, it's almost like thank you, boss boy. Appreciate you for making the pin chat. You know, the reality is this, like, it's almost to the point where the only way you're gonna get through such a long creative journey is to be incredibly, or blindly, some people would say, optimistic. Okay? That's like the only way you're going to get through how deep this thing can get, you know? And so it's challenging, you know? It's very challenging. And I'm at a point now where I'm learning to embrace. Boss Boy said, when did you start the live? Like 16 minutes ago, you know? What's up, Duck David? What's up, Duck David? Are you new here? Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for coming. So, what I wanted to talk about today is this. These are all the chapters in my book. These are all the chapters in my first book ever called Blue Stroke, The Lotus Bridge. And right now, I'm at chapter 17 in my editing process. Tomorrow morning, I'll finish editing chapter 17. And the way I wrote this book is I divided these chapters in three. So in reality, like I worked in thirds, you know. Well, actually, the middle of the book is bigger than the back or the front. So I would say probably the first 6 chapters is the intro, and then the last 4 chapters are the ending, and the rest is the book in the middle. Boss Boy said, when will you release? I want to release the book hopefully by the end of this year, or maybe early next year, because I need to do a lot of marketing. But I don't even have an agent. I don't even have. There's a lot of work that I have to do because I haven't even finished editing the book myself. And I'm sure that any publisher will want to edit even more. You know, writing a book is so hard because you got to go through each of these chapters and edit them yourself. By the way, each of these chapters were initially 10 pages each. So if there's 31 of them, you can imagine how I'm over 300 pages for this book, you know? Doug David, what's up? Or is it Duke David? Am I saying it wrong? Sisters Love Each Other said, I want to get the book. I hope all of you can get the book. I wanted to build an audience on YouTube to be able to sell directly to my supporters. Duke David said, how long does it take to write a book? I don't know. J.K. Rowling took 5 years to write the first Harry Potter. You know, but then she was going through a bunch of other things as well. So maybe that's the, you know. Is there anyone in this live that's a writer? YouTube, can you send more writers to my live, please? I want to talk to all the writers. I want to talk to all the writers. I want to see more writers in this chat because writing the draft of this was the hardest thing I ever did in my life. The hardest thing I ever did in my life was doing this, was writing this entire thing. That was the hardest thing I ever did in my life. Harder than running a marathon, harder than any exam I've ever done, harder than any heartbreak, it was harder than anything. Writing this was harder than. Vivi said, Yan, I can empathize with you to a certain degree since I'm only 15, but yeah, one thing I've learned is that you should work on falling in love with what will do, and the rest will be easy. Fall in love with what you do. You know what's crazy? You know what I realized? Yes, it's important to do what you love, but sometimes you gotta be delusional for a long period of time. And the challenge is you never know if you're giving up too soon or if you should have given up a long time ago. It's confusing. Sometimes you don't know if you're close to the goal or if you just or if it's not even gonna work out ever, right? Clover 5120 said 113 published books. That's crazy. 113. Are you like an editor? Like how have you published so many books? Marshall is back. Hey Marshall, I see you, Marshall. Is it Marshall or Marshall? I don't want to mess up your name. Oh, Saja said, which is my favorite chapter in the book? I would say it's probably I like I really like the last three chapters. I like the last three chapters. I like rich in fiber. Rich in fiber is good. I really like chapter 16 as well. Yeah, I like chapter 16, 14, and I like the last three chapters. I also really like the first two chapters. Yeah. But you know what? Maybe in the end there won't be as many chapters, right? Boss Boy said, time is like a sword. If you don't cut it, it will cut you. If I don't cut a sword, it'll cut me. Can you explain that? Boss Boy said, I love writing. Yeah, writing is definitely a skill. What's up? Clever said, but most of ghostwriting died out with the rise of AI. I can imagine. But you know what's crazy? I don't think AI will replace writers because when you're human, you can still pull from human experiences. And I think we're entering an age where a lot of people are craving humanity. People want to read a book about someone going through heartbreak. I guess AI can fake it too. But I think the guy who can use AI well is gonna do even better. Like the combination of AI plus a human is gonna be great. You know? Um, like I use AI in editing the book. Duke David said, "You know that it's more easier with AI nowadays, right?" I know, but like I'm using AI in the editing. I'm not using AI to create the story. The creating of the story, that is all from my human experiences because I want to connect with humans. But that being said, I'm not saying that someone can't write a prompt to write a whole book. I'm sure they can. But I think the combination of human experience with AI powered, just editing as an editing tool could be very powerful. And I'm using it. I use Claude personally. I think Claude is great for editing. Boss Boy said, "I like writing stories. It's my hobby. I wrote a song once for my scout in one out of 78 songs, and I wrote a book for fun." Man, if you can write a book, you have a lot of discipline. It's like the people who can run a marathon, who've run a marathon before, like they're definitely disciplined because that's hard to do. Sister Love said, "What's your favorite color?" Come on, come on. Aiden said, "What happens if a potato walks into my home and shoot?" Okay, I'm not even gonna answer that. Medusa said, "Born This Way." Yeah, Born This Way is a unique chapter. It talks about a flaw that the main character was born with. Boss Boy said, like if you waste your time, it will cut you and make you regret the time you wasted. What do you mean the sword will cut me if I waste my time? Ka said, hey, just want to say keep going, don't give up. Struggle is a sign of progress. Appreciate you. If you're new to this live, please sub and support. Wait, Marshall. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Can you like type it the way you would pronounce it? Dan, Marshall said his dad ran 3 marathons. Your dad is a G. Saja said, what about chapter 16 and 14? Is interesting? Okay, so Saja, what's unique about chapter 16 and 14 is that so what happens in so I'm gonna talk about chapter 14. Chapter 14 called Rich in Fiber. It's called Rich in Fiber because, you know, this is a book about a kid who goes to architecture school. And in architecture school, there's this thing called critiques, where in architecture school, classes are called studios. And there's a studio where every studio has critiques, right? And a critique is when a professor calls you in front of the class to review the progress of your project, right? And what happened to this student is this student used to be so stressed about critiques, watching his work be criticized in front of his peers, that he used to have to use a toilet before class. So when I say rich in fiber, it's like a metaphor for how, when you eat a lot of fiber, you have to use a bathroom. That's why that chapter is called rich in fiber, because he would always have to go to the bathroom before a critique, because a critique behaved like when he heard critique in his brain, it was like eating a bunch of fiber and he had to use the bathroom. But it's a great chapter. It's a chapter that really encapsulates the anxiety that comes with architecture school, and I liked it. And I also like chapter 16, which is called systems, because systems is the whole lesson. It is a very fundamental lesson in architecture school, and it's impossible for me to write this book you know about the basics of architecture without talking about systems. So systems is probably the chapter that defines how certain things are going to be built in this book. Okay. Thank you, Saja. Thank you, Saja. Um, Rezuana C9D said, "Where are you from? Read the pin chat, please. Read the pin chat before you ask any questions." What's up, Maxwell? What's up? Before you ask anything, read the pin chat. Read the pin chat. All your answers are in the pin chat, Rezuana. Maxwell, what's up, Maxwell? So what you guys are seeing here are the chapters in my book that I want to put out. Okay? Those are the chapters that I want to put out, you know? You know? So yeah. I want to put out this book called The Lotus Bridge. It's about architecture, and how, well, really, I'm using architecture as a vehicle to encourage people to trust each other. The whole book is about trust, just trusting each other and overcoming our insecurities and stuff. Marshall said, "Yan, I'm Cian and my dad is Mark." You're Cian? What are you trying to say? Vivi said, "Where's Alex from?" Albania. Come on. Shout out to Albania. Marshall said, "Cian, Kian." Alex, it's crazy you just got back. We were just talking about you. We were just talking about you, man. You know? We were just talking about you. What's up? What's going on? Quasi, what's up? Saja said, "Are you interested in architecture?" Well, that's my job. I went to architecture school. That's what I do for a living. I've been talking about this architecture competition I've participated in, and they're going to announce the finalists in February, but I might go to Japan because of this architecture competition, you know? Alex said, can Sage be a moderator? Of course. Sage, what's up, Sage? Thanks for coming back. Thank you for supporting me. Doubled K1Y. What's up? How you doing, Sage? Mr. Bellengrick said something I can't read. I don't know. Who knows what language that is? You know, if someone speaks a foreign language, can you translate it to me? Unless it's French, or Kinyarwanda, can you translate it to me? Translate it for me. Sorry, can you translate it for me? Alex, I can't make her mod. Everybody gotta follow the same rules. Everybody has to follow the same rules. 7 streams before you can be a mod. 7 streams before you can be a mod. I can't make you a mod in 2 days. That's crazy. But I like Sage. Sage is nice. Sage said my brother gave me a warhead and spat it out straight away. Damn. Silent Grizzly, what's up? Okay. Oh, thank you so much if you like my content. Appreciate you guys. What's going on, man? I had a weird day. It wasn't the best day, but you know. Tala said, I love you so much. I love you back. Are you new here? Is Tala new here? Where are you from again? Saja said, someone comments CCC. What does it mean? I don't know. Arucha 8078 said, hey Gendu. What does that mean? You're from Palestine? Shout out to Palestine. No, Silent Grizzly, I'm not irritated. I just, some things I wanted some things I wanted to get done today did not get done. And I don't like not getting things done because I don't like not getting things done and not being angry about it because you normalize not getting things done. And I feel like normalizing not getting things done is like the beginning of the end because then you can't be held accountable. And I feel like accountability is so big in order to succeed, right? In anything, really. Marshall, if you gotta go, it's okay. I appreciate you for coming. Appreciate you for coming. Means a lot to me. Vivi said, by the way, I said, why are you important? Vivi said, why are you important? Are you asking me why I'm important? I'm not famous. Thank you so much, Tala. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys so much for coming and supporting me. You know, I've been slowly building a community. You know, this is Blue World, man. This community is called Blue World. Yesterday we decided this community is called Blue World. This community is called Blue World. So welcome to the Blue World community if you're new here. You know, Alex said this is Sage's 7th stream. Really? You know, I can check that, right? I can check it. I'll check it. If it's true, I'll make Sage a moderator. Vivi said, oh, okay. He said, why are you important? I'm not important. And that's not me being insecure. You know, I just started, you know, you know. Saja said, you are sharp-minded and very intelligent. I appreciate you so much, Saja. Appreciate you guys so much. But I wanted to talk about this book today because my biggest dream in the world is to build a franchise from this book and all these chapters and how I inspire people not only to know a little bit more about architecture, but just to trust each other, you know? And so this book is inspired by my experience in architecture school. I think architecture is beautiful, you know, and I think a lot of people could benefit from this, you know. You know what I appreciate? I haven't seen as many haters as I used to see on my stream like 2 weeks ago. You know, there's a stream I did 2 weeks ago, and there's so many haters on it. It was crazy. There's a stream where I think I might have blocked like 15 people. You know. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Sage, you're right. You've only been here for Sage, you're right. You've only been here for 6 lives, so you got one more live before your mod, okay? I just checked your history. Sandro said, what is Blue World? That's our community. That's our community on my channel. Okay, welcome. Thanks for joining us. I'm building a world based on this book and all the chapters in this book. So if you're here, you're early on this story that's gonna come out very soon. Sandro said you have this many moderators, so they block trolls. Yeah, you know, it's good to have a lot of moderators. Sometimes when I have a big stream like I did last Monday, I like all the moderators are so important when I have a big stream because sometimes when the chat is moving so fast, I'm gonna miss questions, I'm gonna miss compliments, I'm gonna miss all kinds of things, and I feel bad. So my moderators are not only helping me answer all the questions, but also they're also keeping all the weird people out of there, you know, whether it's disrespectful people, haters, or whatever. Saja said you should have professor of architecture. I don't know if I want to be a professor this soon. Tala, I appreciate you so much. Love you too. Vivi said, honestly, here in Blue World, we will be your anti-haters. Okay. You're the anti-hater army. Anti-hater army. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys so much. You know. Okay, Alex, you know what? You know what? What happened to Avery? I think Avery got banned from YouTube until February. I don't know what she did. I don't know what happened, but that's why Avery doesn't show up anymore. You know? Mm, um, Sage said, remember when I was the last person to go? Of course. I appreciate you, Sage. I appreciate you, but I can't cheat the rule. I can't cheat the mod rule, okay? Boss Boy said, Yan, are you like ever gonna stop streaming? I don't think so. I think streaming is important, consistently is important to build community at this point. And I think live content is only going to become more important where we're headed. Like live content with humanity inside of it. I'm gonna take some mods back, like the mods that haven't showed up in a while. I'm gonna take them back. I'm gonna take Jenny's mod back. I'm gonna take David's mod back. I'm gonna take who else's mod should I take back? Ty, I know he's going through some things, so I'm gonna let Ty keep his mod. Who else should I take the mod from? Who else hasn't been coming up? Who here hasn't? Which mod hasn't showed up in a while? So I can take it back. Misana said, "Bro sounds like Abel." Yo, someone said I was the weekend, bro. Nah, I'm Wednesday. How do you guys feel about Wednesday? Wednesday is a weird day. It's not like the beginning of the week, but it's also not the end of the week. Like Wednesday is a weird day. And I'm like, maybe I'm Wednesday because I'm also a middle child. So if I'm a middle child, I'm more like Wednesday. So I'm not the weekend. But shout out to the weekend. You're only looking for attention. The only problem is you never get enough. You're only looking for attention. Oh, oh. You're only looking for attention. The only problem is you never get enough. You're only looking for attention. Oh, oh. Only see me in a movie, in a movie. High now, yeah, I'm so high now. Listen, listen. From the change to the evening. White Monster for Life said something in Mandarin. Is that Mandarin Japanese? Can someone translate what White Monster for Life is saying? Can someone translate that? Shout out to the weekend. Yeah, Boss Boy is a great mod. Thank you, Saja, for the professor compliment. Vivi said, "What was Avery like?" Avery is super kind. Avery is super kind. She's just been through a lot of things, but she's very kind and human, and she gets vulnerable. I like when people are comfortable getting vulnerable because that's how you build genuine relationships. When someone gets vulnerable, it inspires other people to be vulnerable and connect. You cannot connect unless you get vulnerable. You just can't. It just stays surface level and everybody keeps this cape on. Misana 5 said, "A little practice will make it better." I guess. You're only looking for attention. The only problem is you never get enough. You're only looking for attention. Oh. You're only looking for attention. The only problem is you never get enough. Can you sing a line of Creepin'? I don't know that song. I don't think I remember that song. But one of my favorite songs from the weekend is from the album My Dear Melancholy. My Dear Melancholy. And my favorite song from that album is called Privilege. Okay, and it goes like this. Enjoy your privileged life. Yeah. Cause I'm not gonna hold you through the night. We said our last goodbye. Yeah. So let's just try to end it with a smile. And I don't wanna hear that you were suffering. You were suffering. Oh no. Yeah, 'cause I held you down when you were suffering. You were suffering. Blues away. Way. I got too red to get the blues away. Blues away. Way. I got too red to take the blues away. And I'm up in a ways. I'll be back to my old ways. They say that life is just a game. I don't care what they say. And I'm up in a way. I'll be back to my old ways. And I got too red to take the blues away. Yeah. And I don't wanna hear that you were suffering. You were suffering. Oh no. 'Cause I held you down when you were suffering. Oh. Yeah, so that's the song. It's called Privileged by The Weeknd. You know, it's called Privileged by The Weeknd. Can you see that? Oh, can you see that? I'm gonna remove the white screen in the back. You know? Do you see this song? Enjoy your privileged life. Yeah. 'Cause I'm not gonna hold you through the night. We said our last goodbyes. Yeah. I'm just gonna. So let's just try to end it with a smile. Yeah. And I don't wanna hear that you were suffering. You were suffering. Oh no. 'Cause I held you down when you were suffering. Masana's like, stop it. Stop singing. End it right now. My ears are dying. Okay, so Sa just said, I think you need a girlfriend. Damn. Sa just said, I think you need a girlfriend. You don't think I've been looking for a girlfriend my whole, you know what? Let's not even talk about my dating life because Peekaboo's not here either, but like my dating life has been, honestly, it's been inactive. You know, I'm not really on the scene like that. Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. Wait. Sage said, I have a girlfriend and I get bullied for it. Why? Why are you getting bullied for having a girlfriend? Alex said you should take Abduli or Chloe's mod. No, Abdul has come recently and Chloe was here last week as well, so I can't take it. And Chloe's been so nice. I don't think I'll ever take the mod away from Chloe. She's the nicest person on earth. Wait, Sage, your sister asked you if that was the weekend? Yo, tell her it was Wednesday. Miss Anna said, I like your voice so much, I put on earphones. It's like so nice. Damn, should I keep singing? Okay, I got another weekend song for you. It goes like this. Girl, come show me your true colors. Show me a picture with your true colors. These are questions of a new level. True colors. True colors. Girl, come show me your true colors. Show me a picture with your true colors. These are questions of a new level, new level. Tell me the truth, baby girl, what's been with you? I don't believe all these inconsistencies. Damn. Justin said call ICE. This dude thinks I'm in the US, man. Man, you go with ICE. Justin, you go with ICE, bro. I'm not over there. Alex said you should take mine. I'm not a good mod. Alex, chill out. Don't be so hard on yourself. Misana said, no, we can't lose this talented singer. Abdul, it's okay, bro. Enjoy your life. Mexico Spider, what's up, Mexico Spider? Welcome to my channel. Okay, I'm gonna sing the hills, but wait a second. I got the lyrics to True Colors, okay? Tell me the truth, baby girl. Who else been with you? It's gonna come to my attention either way. Yeah. And I understand, baby girl, we all have a past. I much rather hear the truth coming from you. So if I love you, it'd be just for you. So when I'm touching you, can I trust in you? Can I trust in you? Girl, come show me your true colors. Paint me a picture with your true colors. These are questions of a new lover. Colors, true colors. Girl, come show me your true. Give me a picture with your true. Come on, okay? Alex said 2 plus 890 is 920. Wow, you got issues, bro. Savage Love? Savage Love. The Hills by Weekend. Oh, what about this song called Out of Time? Say I'm there for you, but I'm out of time. Say I'm there with you, but I'm out of time. Say, wait, Abdul, I see you. Who's doing the math wrong? Say I'm there for you, but I'm out of time. Say I'm there for you, but I'm out of time. Say I'll care for you, but I'm out of time. Say I'm too late, baby, I'm out of time. If he messes you up, I'm out of time. If he mess up just a little, baby, I'll make you mine. If you don't trust him a little, then come right back, girl, come right back. Give me one chance, just a little. Baby, I'll treat you right. And I love you just the way I should have all this time. I remember when I held you. You begged me with your drowning eyes to stay. I regret I didn't tell you. Now I can't keep you from loving him. You made up your mind. Yeah. Say I'm there for you, but I'm out of time. Say I'm there for you, but I'm out of time. Say I love you, girl, but I'm out of time. Just in time to say you just wanna make you mine. Yeah, and it sounds like you're saying my name. Sage, I am saying your name. I forgot about this album. Is there someone else or not? 'Cause I wanna keep you close. I don't wanna lose my spot. 'Cause I need to know if you hurt him or you hurt me. 'Cause I need to know. Is there someone else or not? 'Cause I wanna keep you close. I don't wanna lose my spot. 'Cause I need to know if you hurting him or you hurting me. Yo, Alex, where is this going right now? Oh, damn. Sage, I'm sorry about that. That's crazy. That's why I don't have a cat. That's why I don't have a cat. I'm not a cat person. Render 1977. Render, I remember you. And I love rendering. You know? What's up? I love rendering when it doesn't take forever. Appreciate you, Misana5. Appreciate you for coming. Sage said my parents bite cats, but their claws are sharp. Damn, I'm afraid of cats now. I don't like cats because they don't reciprocate the attention the way the dogs do. Like cats have like this avoidant attachment style, and I already have it myself. Why would both of us be like that? Oh shit. Orion said, "Hello, are you from Minnesota?" No. Read the pin chat before you say anything. Read the pin chat. I'm not American. Alex, what's up? And I know why you're asking if I'm from Minnesota because I saw what happened over there with the Somalis. And I'm not Somali either. Asula, what's up? Sage said I get shoved into the ground by my huskies. Damn. Brian Mills said it's time to go vegan and return to the Garden of Eden. Wait, that kind of rhymes. It's time to go vegan and return to the Garden of Eden. That kind of rhymes a little bit. Is that a bar or something? Or Orion said you are onto it. Listen, man, read the pin chat before you ask any questions, because I know I got all the Somali, Ethiopian allegations the past 2 weeks. And I know I have a big forehead because I'm East African, but I'm not Somali or Ethiopian. And shout out to the Ethiopians and the Somalis as well. Brian said, God told me to tell you. Man, I love God. I love God. I'm gonna ask God tomorrow morning. What song should I sing now? I don't know if I can be alone again. I don't know if I can be alone again. I used to pray when I was 16, not to mislead my neighbors into big dreams. Couldn't find me like I'm half cover girls. What's up? Alex said, by the way, Yan, you said you're not streaming an hour and it's been an hour. I feel like I can stay. I want to stay like 30 more minutes. Is that okay? Can I stay 30 more minutes to catch everybody? Sage said, I want to go to Rwanda. Please come to Rwanda. I would love to see you guys in Rwanda, okay? Saja, I remember you. Asula, what's up, Asula? I'm sorry if I didn't see you earlier. I used to pray when I was 16. If I didn't make it, then I'd probably make my wrist bleed. Not to mislead, turn my nightmares into big dreams. Whole squad mob it, even though we only 6 deep. I was singing no swimmer, playing 6 keys. Walking in the snow before I ever make my wrist freeze. I was blowing smoke, had me dizzy like Gillespie. Had no homes, we were living in the dead streets. Couldn't find me like I'm half. Cover girls jumping at the page like they pop. Spending all my money on anything that I brought up. Taking care of family so my brothers when they locked up. And I had nothing to believe in. Love a cup of leaning. Couldn't even breathe in. For that money I was feeling. Cali was the mission, but now a nigga leaving. What's up? Orion said, Rwanda is quite nice. Yeah, Rwanda is beautiful. All of you should come. Yes, we got a big stadium in Rwanda. That's where IShowSpeed went. Okay, so Orion is asking a good question. Should I be streaming on TikTok too? Should I be streaming on TikTok too? Orion said I dev talked to you before. I guess we have. Appreciate you so much, Saja. Damn, Sage threw her shoe? Crazy. Girl, come show me your true colors. Orion, this is YouTube. This is not TikTok, yo. Sage said, when I went on vacation to Australia, I went to Adelaide to see Youngblood and Adelaide Entertainment Center. Okay. I don't know who Youngblood is. What's good? Zoro said, do something else, man. Wait, Zoro, what are you talking about? Who's Zoro? Have you been here before? Oh, he's a punk singer? Oh, that's not my bag. Punk singer is not really my bag, you know? Saja said, I enjoy your live. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys so much. Nevada, what's up, Nevada? How you been? How you been? How you feeling? Who's your bestie? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Sage said, I've always the last one to go. Yeah, Sage is very committed. Tell you that much. Hey, hey, hey. I don't do nothing. Ooh, are you high on the mountain? To be calling me, ooh. You thought you could try me, but I left you behind me. Don't reach out to me, nothing. Unbeliever. Sage, what's up? I appreciate you, Sage. Vivi's back. Finally got a 60 out of 60. Whoa, Nevada, you got 100%? Congrats to Nevada. Congrats to Nevada. Congrats to Nevada. You know, you guys got to focus on the things that are going to help you in the future. You know, so if Nevada is doing great in school, that's pretty helpful, you know? Ooh, are you high on a mountain to be calling me? Ooh, you thought you could try me, but I left you behind me. Don't reach out to me, nothing. Unbeliever. Unbeliever. A. What's up? What's up? What's up with you guys? Man, you guys are very young, man. You guys have all of life in front of you. You guys have all of life in front of you. What's up? Sage said, I call myself Jesus' daughter. Yeah, shout out to Jesus. If you believe in God, it's really good for you. I think spirituality, it helps you have a clear direction in your life. Thank you, Saja. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna end this live around here, okay? John Morris, what's up? Thank you for coming. Appreciate you guys for coming. Hey, y'all, I'm about to end the live. I'm so happy that you guys showed up. It's okay. You can rewatch the live if you missed some stuff, but I'm gonna go live for longer tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna do over 2 hours. All right, guys. All right, guys. Thank you, Sadra. I appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. Okay. All right, Sage. Take care. Nevada. Take care. Amelia. Take care.